Oh snap! Now that's a motorcycle, baby. That's the American dream, baby. Anyway, Elton here, aka Retro Old School. I'm on, whoa, look at this beautiful, beautiful balcony here. Vintage, restored likely. Look at that. Now, I'm in the Plateau sector of the city, by the way. And I want to first point out before I forget, that old Subaru Legacy, 1990 something. And when I spotted it coming up from, I got the Schwinn here, you see I got the 58 Schwinn. And I noticed that Subaru, I said, there's no way this thing is from Quebec, because these cars don't exist here anymore. They all rusted to shit. I was able to actually determine with my poor eyesight, riding by on the Schwinn, on the 58 Schwinn, that this car was from Utah. Anyway, so, yes, we are on a street. One of the reasons why I gotta get away from these people because they're distracting me. So yeah, I passed by this street. I'm like, there's no cars. I'm like, and the funny thing is that it's really what looks to have been maybe in the past an alleyway that they decided, I don't know when, to call it a street. It wouldn't be surprising to me if it was in recent years, because the city is fucking stupid, like so many cities today. They, you know, like instead of they're calling Mont-Royal Street, now it's called du Mont-Royal, or instead of calling it Center Street, it's called du Centre, which is absolutely fucking preposterous. Oh yes, I do swear, so you might not want to watch my videos if really you're offended, and especially if you're a snowflake. Not necessarily in your age group. Boy, there's a lot to look at around here. Beautiful buildings, older cars, motorcycles, that rare colored Mercedes right there with from the 90s. Anyway, so yeah, so I figured, well, I'm not gonna fucking lock up the bike and start doing a walk here video, so I'm just gonna have a little nice and easy bike ride here, late afternoon. Beautiful summer-like day, probably about 26 degrees Celsius. Something's responding. Where is he? Oh, I guess I'm not going to get it. Whoa! Okay, I had to move out of the way for Mr. Mercedes there. I think it's in good shape, man. Early 90s, this thing. Anyway, so, as I was trying to do, I tried to do a bike ride here. On the street here, Saint Christophe, and the reason why I'm doing it, like I said, is that it's a street, but it really looks also like an alleyway. There's no cars here, but I think that I have a feeling this may be one of the older streets because there's only a sidewalk on one side, you see. Look at that, look at that old overgrowth. Look at that garage, or what was a garage. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Look how original that looks. Look at that. That's a very original looking building. That's awesome. You think we'd find Doc Brown's DeLorean behind the garage door? Or perhaps his, what was it, a 50 Packard? With a straight 8? 50 Packard, 49, 48, that doesn't, they're all the same. Yeah, I'm low on air on these fucking tires though, man. I gotta have to change them. Am I holding this with the wrong hand again? Okay, I think I got it right now. Very nice, very nice. The street's not all buggered up. Nice colors. Audi A8, not a common car. Wow. Very nice, clean. Armor on the tires. Wow, look at this. Check soda. Check soda. Looks like fucking Minnie Mouse there, Mighty Mouse, whatever, doing graffiti, là, des graffiti, là. And all these amazing old buildings, all their wonderful colors. Look at all these fucking colorless cars, I always say. Jesus fucking Murphy. Never ceases to amaze me, folks. Never ceases to amaze me. Oh, snap, another one's responding. Oh, shit. Jesus, I just got one responding earlier, like half an hour ago. Speaking of colorless cars, look at these brand new Toyotas. Now we're on Rachel Street, which is where I'm coming back to after to get some tires for my other bike. Oh, shit. Well, that's interesting. I thought the camera was rolling. And it was not recording. That's Mont-Royal, by the way. That's why the street we passed over there called Mont-Royal. Okay, we didn't pass it, but it's just north of here. It's parallel. So yeah, we're on Saint Christophe here in the Rachel, and starting this over again here. Oh wait, I gotta point something out. You see this Toyota dealer over here? Chassé Toyota. They've been here a long time, I think. But what's interesting about it, it's got that old school look with that continuing roof part there. You know, back in the days, you know, car washes would look like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm saying, you're not my age or older. So I'll forgive you for being a millennial. I'll forgive you for being a snowflake. Trigger. Anyway, so like I was saying, as I thought I was recording, now I am. GEL. What is that? Oh, fuck! I'm gonna drive into the curb. Putain. What happened to this nice smooth road I was on? I almost thought this was a fire station before because of that the tower. I'll show you the tower. This gentleman looks like somebody I know, or knew, I should say. Yeah. Look, there used to be another building attached to this thing. Look how old that place is right here. Nice. Look at that. Totally see there was a building attached to this. It's very windy today. It's glad to be filming in this direction with the wind, not against it. Unlike Bob Seger would sing, against the wind, I'm still running against the wind. Against the wind, still running. Against the wind. Whoa, look at this. Doesn't this look like all free, she, Hollywood style Beverly Hills? Hollywood fucking hills there. Whose place is that? Summer place for Steven Spielberg? What? I know, I'm a nut. Don't subscribe if you don't like nuts and joking and being politically correct and swearing. Fucking swearing. You know what I'm talking about, eh? She knows what I'm talking about. She's ignoring me. She's probably French from France. Most of the people who live around here nowadays are all French from France. They just took over this area, you know? Yeah, they got more money than the English, go figure. That's how it seems, anyway. That's how things would appear. But things are not often what they seem. Like in a lot of sectors of cities, like Montreal. Man, I'm going too far down. I gotta come back up after. I think I'm gonna go down one more block because, like I said, I gotta go back up after and first get a bite to eat somewhere and something to drink, and also go buy some bike tires. What are we on? Prince Arthur? It looks like Prince Arthur. And there's construction. Quelle surprise! I'm shocked. It's revolting, really. Let's fix everything at the same fucking time in this city. You know? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention, I don't know why I was hesitating. I did something I don't usually do. I'm trying to break out of the shell with this OCD with cars that I've done for decades now. There was this girl, I asked her to look at a price for me on this vintage framed art print of, I don't know, some colonel, looked like Napoleon with dogs running around. And anyway, it's just a beautiful art piece. And I said, can you see what the price up there? Beautiful girl, 26, and chatted it up with her. And anyway, whatever. If I'd had my phone, I told her I would have taken her number. But I gave her my card. I said, call me. Holy fuck. This is a really interesting and odd-shaped building with... Wow. I often say Italian, but I don't know. Even this apartment building, look at this. Fuck, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road and not be so astounded. Look, it even continues. Oh, this is a great street. I like this. See, filming stuff. Again, you know, breaking out a bit of the OCD with cars all the time and vehicles. I'd like to actually do a video also about my, you know, talk about my love for music and what kind of musics and who inspires me and yada 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 yada. Anyway, this is where we're gonna end the tour for today. Perhaps I'll continue this on this street some other time. And this looks like Duluth. It is. Oh man, you know, as much as this is a smooth vintage bike I'm on, this 58 Schwinn. Let me show you how beautiful she is. Isn't she sexy almost? Original color. It's not the most comfortable on rides actually. Riding it a long time. The seat is like a hard plastic, you know. Oh, sorry, Mr. And we are at. Hey. Napoleon! I just fucking mentioned Napoleon! It's a sign. Oh my god, I should go buy a lotto ticket. Holy fucking shit. You see what I'm saying? I just talked about that painting I was thinking about buying, and I couldn't see the price, and I asked that cute girl about it, well, how much it was and all that, and I found out her name was Diana, just like the song. And, yeah, anyway, whatever. She probably would have ended up finding out about me, how much I swear too much, and, you know, I don't care as much as about the environment as other people, and yada yada yada, so... Please subscribe, rate, and comment. Eli, I'm thinking about you if you're watching this. Anyway, so take care, guys. Hope you liked it.